I will take you on a journey through the life of the greatest player of all time, the GOAT, Lionel Messi. The story of how a young boy from Rosario, Argentina grew up to become the greatest footballer to ever grace the pitch. Early life. Messi was born in 1987, the third of 4 children of Jorge Messi, a steel factory manager, and his wife, Celia Cuccittini, who worked in a magnet manufacturing workshop. Growing up in a tight-knit, football-loving family, Leo developed a passion for the sport from an early age, playing constantly with his older brothers, Rodrigo and Matias, and his cousins. He joined his first club, Grandoli, at the age of 4. Whilst playing football at an early age, he was influenced mostly by his grandmother and father. He was greatly affected by her death. This is why when Messi celebrates a goal, he looks up to the sky. This trademark celebration is in tribute to his grandmother. A lifelong supporter of Newell's Old Boys, Messi joined the Rosario club when he was 6 years old. During the 6 years he played for Newell's, he scored almost 500 goals as a member of the Machine of '87, the near unbeatable youth side named for the year of their birth. He loved the game from a very early age. When he was 10, he was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency which threatened his career. His father's health insurance could only cover 2 years of the treatment he needed, which was $1,000 a month. He was scouted by Buenos Aires club River Plate, whose playmaker, Pablo Aimar, he idolized, but they declined to pay for his treatment. His goal-scoring idol growing up was Ronaldo, with Messi calling him the best forward I've ever seen. The Messi family had relatives in Catalonia. They sought to arrange a trial with Barcelona in September of 2000. First team director immediately wanted to sign him, but the board of directors hesitated. At the time, it was highly unusual for European clubs to sign foreign players of such a young age. He was offered his first contract on a paper napkin. Soon after, the Messi family relocated to Barcelona. During his first year in Spain, Messi rarely played with the infantile due to a transfer conflict with Newell's. As a foreigner, he could only be fielded in friendlies and the Catalan League. Without football, he struggled to integrate into the team. Already reserved by nature, he was so quiet that his teammates initially believed he was mute. At home, he suffered from homesickness after his mother moved back to Rosario with his brothers and little sister, while he stayed in Barcelona with his father. In 2002, Messi was able to play for them full-time, and he soon became comfortable in the team. The teammates consisted of Cesc Fabregas and Gerard Piqué. He completed his growth hormone treatment aged 14. He was the top scorer in his first full season for them with 36 goals in 30 games. Messi in his youth received an offer from Arsenal, which he did not accept, although Gerard Piqué and Cesc Fabregas did complete moves to English sides. At 16 years, 4 months, and 23 days old, Messi made his first team debut when he came on into the 75th minute during a friendly against Jose Mourinho's Porto on November 16, 2003. After 2 years of hard work playing for Barcelona's B team and occasionally playing with the first team in training, Messi went on to becoming a starting 11 player. On his 18th birthday, he signed his first contract as a senior team player. This contract signed him as a Barca player until 2010. The buyout clause in this contract was 150 million euros. Heil Capello requested to loan Messi. A bid to buy him came from Inter Milan, who were willing to pay his $150 million euro buyout clause and triple his wages. According to then-president Joan Laporta, it was the only time the club faced a real risk of losing Messi, but he ultimately decided to stay. Messi in his early years for Barca, he wore the number 19. He, over time, established himself as first-choice right-winger, forming a legendary attacking front, 3 of Ronaldinho, Messi, and Samuel Eto'o, all 3 legends of the game. While Barcelona began a gradual decline, the 19-year-old Messi established himself as one of the best players in the world during the 2006-07 campaign. However, he continued to be plagued by major injuries, a metatarsal fracture. This slowed down his progress in that season. Week after week, Messi impressed the world with his magic left foot. He went on to score his first hat-trick in a Clásico, which resulted in a 3-3 draw in injury time. His importance for the club became more and more evident. A season later, Ronaldinho departed Barca when Messi then inherited the number 10 shirt. This number became legendary for Messi. In the 2009-2010 season, Messi won his first Ballon d'Or. the award which is given to the best player in the world at that current time. Quickly gaining traction in the world of football, breaking records every season and impressing everyone with his alien-like skill. It was 2012, which he had an incredible season. Messi became the top goal scorer in Barcelona's history at 24 years old, overtaking the 57-year record of Cesar Rodriguez's 232 goals. A 24-year-old Messi scored 91 goals and 22 assists with 69 appearances in this season was incredible. The season was the greatest season ever produced by a footballer and will go down in history as the greatest. This season, Messi cemented his name in the greatest of all-time conversations. He went on to be a part of the Barca front three, consisting of Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, also known by many as MSN. Messi was at the peak of his career. The trio scored a total of 122 goals in all competitions that season, a record in Spanish football. Among his 43 league goals that season was a hat trick scored in 11 minutes against Rayo Vallecano on March 8th, the fastest of his senior career. It was his 32nd hat trick overall for Barcelona, allowing him to overtake Telmo Zarra with the most hat tricks in Spanish football. Messi's personal life. Since 2008, Messi has been in a relationship with Antonella Rocuzzo, a fellow native of Rosario. He has known Rocuzzo since he was 5 years old, and she is the cousin of his childhood best friend, Lucas Scaglia, who is also a football player. After keeping their relationship private for a year, Messi first confirmed their romance in an interview in January 2009. Messi and Rocuzzo have 3 sons, Thiago, born 2012, Mateo, born 2015, and Suro, born 2018. To celebrate his partner's first pregnancy, Messi placed the ball under his shirt after winning 4-0 against Ecuador. In addition to his work with UNICEF, Messi founded his own charitable organization, the Leo Messi Foundation, which supports access to healthcare, education, and sport for children. Messi is not only a great player, but a great philanthropist. Tax fraud. Messi's financial affairs came under investigation in 2013 for suspected tax evasion. Offshore companies in tax havens, Uruguay and Belize, were used to evade 4.1 million euros in taxes related to sponsorship earnings between 2007 and 2009. An unrelated shell company in Panama, set up in 2012, was subsequently identified as belonging to the Messis in the Panama Papers data leak. Messi, who pleaded ignorance of the alleged scheme, voluntarily paid errors of 5.1 million euros in August of 2013. On 6 July 2016, Messi and his father were both found guilty of tax fraud and were handed suspended 21-month prison sentences and respectively ordered to pay 1.7 million euros and 1.4 million euros in fines. Facing the judge, he said, "I just played football. I signed the contracts because I trusted my dad and the lawyers, and we had decided that they would take charge of those things." Back to Messi's career now, he went on to conquer Spain with Barcelona, winning nearly everything with them, being involved in many iconic teams. Achieving 7 Ballon d'Ors, 1 FIFA World Player, 6 European Gold Shoes, 4 Champions Leagues, 10 La Liga trophies, 7 Copa del Rey trophies, 3 Club World Cups, 3 European Super Cups, Super Copa de Españas, 1 French League title, 1 Copa America, 1 Youth World Cup, an Olympic gold medal, and finally a World Cup. Winning the World Cup in 2022 was an insane accomplishment and was the cherry on top of the cake for Messi's career. It signified him being the greatest player of all time. All of these accomplishments Messi has achieved show how good of a player he was. I am sure the majority of football fans will agree he is the greatest player of all time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing.